What's that?
What is up, guys? Wallow J here, and I'm here with my co-host back from vacation, Chris. Chris, say hello to the peoples.
What's up, peoples?
Also joining us, our other co-host, Miguelino, say what's happening.
What's happening?
Also, our other co-host, the one, the only, the Egghead Warrior. Egghead, say what's up.
What's up?
All right, so let's jump right in. You brought up a good point because, you know, I was just going to lead off with some UFC stuff, but you brought up the Medusa, and there's, I believe, CJJ on Sunday as well?
Yep.
There is, but I got to rely upon Miguelino's skills because my attempts to get the full fight cards for both of them have been thwarted. I mean, I pulled up.
Oh, really? What?
I pulled up Fight Pass. You know,
Yeah.
no, I looked them up on Instagram. Some problems there too. I've had that before with Fight Pass events. You know, because like, well, I mean, the UFC events, it's really easy to figure out the fight cards.
Right.
You know, Zapatero is easy to find out the fight cards.
Mm-hmm.
Just for some reason,
Don't feel bad because I've had the same problems before when I'm looking to see who's going to be in the, you know, in one of the tournaments and I can't find it.
Yeah, this is frustrating because I mean, obviously super pumped. Nakaya from 10th Planet Decatur won the qualifiers. Really excited to see her go out there and represent. But that's about all I got. And you know, honestly, like you said, since I moved, work's been a little bit crazier, so I've been quite as nerding out on this stuff. Sadly, I've been slacking off on you guys.
Maggie, were you able to pull it up and find
So
it?
I was able to get 14 names. So
okay. How about you share the
Egghead
screen?
was saying it was kind. What's up?
How about you share that screen, brah?
I can't. They're not all together like they normally are. I had to write them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like yeah. So it's a little different. I think part of it honestly might be maybe people getting like passport issues to go down, so they didn't want to release a final bracket because I guess it might change. But yeah, I can give a rundown real quick of the names that I did find. So I have 14 names. It is a 16-man bracket, so I am missing 2. But
okay.
So first we have Hunter Colvin.
Hell yeah.
PGF season 2 veteran right there going in. Followed by Kyle Chambers from 10th Planet Freaks.
All right.
Yeah. Then we have Nick Green from Half Gracie.
All right.
All right. Felipe Fogolin from Triunfo BJJ.
Fogolino or Fogolini?
Fogolin.
Oh, okay.
Like Fogo de Chao.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah. Then by that we have Roberto Jimenez, killer out of Houston, Texas.
Wait. Is it Jimenez or Jimenez?
It's Jimenez when I'm wearing this flannel shirt.
Okay. All right, Pearl Jam. Keep going.
All right. Next we have Luis Mata from Gracie Apollo Beach.
Okay.
Then Adrian Nez from 12th Street MMA.
All right.
Then Kaylin Sabino from Atos.
Okay.
Then Matt Secor from Matt Secor BJJ. Easiest one to remember.
Okay.
Then we got Mikey Gonzalez from Kai Otera BJJ.
Is it Kyle or Chow?
Followed by Martin Gonzalez, no relation, from Atos and Entrum BJJ. Then Ben Dyson from Dyson BJJ. Also easy to remember. Then Ivan Leva from Henzo Gracie. And the last guy I have on my list, the 14th man, is Eduardo Nava from Samurai Fight Center.
Right on.
And
Listen, I always got to go with Raza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog,
So-
there's a lot of us.
Any of the Latinos in there, rock on. Because, I mean, I don't know many people. Well, I mean, I know a few of the 10th Planet guys.
Well, yeah,
So-
I only saw one 10th Planet guy, so I'm sure there's another 10th Planet guy in there.
Well, you know what?
They're
I
really
take it.
quick,
I
too.
take it back. I definitely want Hunter to win.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Hispanics.
I'm gonna go with Gilbert Jimenez, man. That's my guy. Right there.
I was gonna pick him, but I can't. I just can't pick against Hunter. You know, even if I
understand
know
that.
100% he's gonna get worked, I don't care because I always bet with my heart.
Hey,
I never-
hasn't he
I never
won one
bet
before,
with
or
my
is he just a
brain.
veteran?
The what?
Has he won one before? Is he just a CJJ vet? I can't remember.
To be honest with you,
I
He
think
might
he
have made it
won
far,
one.
yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't win it like a tournament, but I think it was a super fight.
Oh, okay. But he has
That's
the
what I'm thinking.
experience.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: he fights MMA, and you know, as well as doing professional jiu-jitsu. You know, he's been on the rise. He was on that Polaris event, so obviously he had a big enough name and reputation. He made it to that, representing the United States against the UK. Oh.
USA in the house, mother.
USA.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I get continue.
No, you're good. You're good. You know, I just obviously since he's a PGF alum, I hope he wins. Not only for himself, but just to rise the the stock of the PGF. I mean, but Roberto Jimenez, however you want to do it. Obviously, he's kind of the face of the CJJ right now. I mean, he's on the poster. He's making the crazy claw hands on there. Yeah, exactly. So hey, I'd like to see him doing that. But then who's number one we just saw, went up against the leg locker and got taken out. So interesting. Kyle Chamber is always dangerous, but I got to go with Hunter. I mean, again, I'll go with the heart on this one but the first guy, Miggy, that you said was from like What's His Nuts, like the same place.
What's His Nuts from
Matt Secor.
Secor hasn't. That sounds really familiar. Like he might have won or been a runner-up once before. Am I wrong?
It sounds like a gi brand,
right? Yeah, no. Let me see. I don't remember that name off the top of my head.
Wow,
ESPN
familiar.
has something for MMA. Maybe is how you heard of him.
Let's
see. So he's fought Bellator. He's fought CES as well.
Yeah, this is jiu-jitsu. Don't matter.
Maybe it's from Bellator. It just sounds
fix.
familiar, or maybe it's that you just said it twice.
Speaking of a guy who's pretty active on Brandon's group, I believe his name is Ben Parrish. I believe he just recently had a Bellator fights and he won. So congratulations to him. I've seen the name on the group. So, shout out to you. Keep kicking some booty.
Yeah,
oh,
outstanding.
Yep.
Right, regardless, I mean, CJJ is exciting, and I think it should be a lot of fun to watch this Sunday. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to.
Is it EBI or CJJ rule set? Do you remember?
It's EBI.
It's EBI.
Okay, it's still pretty fun though.
And I believe that one's Saturday though.
But it's a full weekend.
But it's Saturday like around noon.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Well, yeah. There you go. 1 p.m.
Wait a second. No, that's not possible.
Yeah, it is.
Not possible because West Coast.
B-Max said that it would be. Yep.
It's going to be at 10 a.m. West Coast.
Hey, I don't
10 a.m. West Coast.
They're going to be
if it's 1 p.m. your time, yeah, it's 10 a.m. my time. Yep. Let's find out.
Look, I want to get that shit started. Get it over with.
Actually, no. I think I'll be able to catch it at 1.
It is at 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I'll be done at the gym.
Oh,
damn.
I'll be done at the gym by 11, so I'll catch it. But I have a photo shoot at 6, so yeah,
I will be out.
I mean, regardless, you can always catch it, afterwards.
Yeah, it's on Fight Pass. It's a library there.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah. So
is there a UFC event this weekend? Because that might also be.
There is.
Yes, there is. That's actually worth talking about.
That's like asking if there's fucking football on Sunday now. Like
anymore.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, Miggy, what the hell's wrong with you, bro?
Motherfucker.
Just had to throw that out there, man.
It's the fucking flannel, I tell you.
Making it my personality.
Even flow.
Tell me small town yesterday.
Yeah,
Let me go listen to my Pandora.
So Miggy, anyone else we know out of that Medusa? You found anything there?
Could not find anything on that one, my man. Everything on what I got to come up on Facebook was dedicated to CJJ or the sponsors for the event.
Yeah, I mean, heck, we just found out about Nikaya yesterday?
Yeah, or this morning was it? No, it was yesterday. You're right. I saw the post too. Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, it was still ridiculously close to the actual event.
I know they came back pretty close to the pocket.
Not tracking that idiom. No.
Yeah, same.
Please, further context, please.
The polo has your polo shirt has a pocket.
None of mine do.
They keep that secret right there, in the pocket.
Close to the breast.
I would normally say something like they played it close to the vest or something.
Yeah, close to the vest.
Well, anyway, you know what I mean. Jesus Christ.
I think we're getting it now after a minute and a half. Yes.
Yep.
Well, you can all go blow yourselves.
If you have to explain it, it didn't hit.
I mean,
it wasn't a joke,
but maybe. to blow ourselves. We have to remove some ribs.
Is that true? Do you really have to do that?
I
I thought that
don't
was
know.
just an urban legend about.
We would have to ask Marilyn Manson.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's the old urban legend. Like, Marilyn Manson had his free-floating ribs removed. It's like, what?
Well, weren't you an EMT?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have to study biology, right?
To a
I don't think
degree.
that's covered
And
in the textbook.
Yeah, we didn't go over that chapter. Unfortunately, it was not part of the credits.
Readings. It's
Yeah.
they guys didn't have time to cover that module. They're like, hey guys, so unfortunately we can't cover Marilyn Manson and his rib cage removal. So
I mean, when you're doing your Granbys, I mean, obviously you're supposed to get your backwards and your toes, to the mat.
Have you seen our Granbys?
I did that once, and then I had to miss class for 2 weeks.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys trained 10th Planet. My bad.
We did, but that was the thing. I hit a Granby.
You can tell those were the days we didn't go.
Yeah, no, I hit my Granby perfect.
Listen, let me explain something
to you. That was the last thing.
One and done. One and done.
One and done. That was it.
Nailed it.
At one point, the warm-ups were almost an hour when we started.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, enough of this. But anyway, I digress. I don't want to see a Granby ever again.
No, that was like what, A?
A1.
Yeah, no, A1 was the solo, the knee to knee, then butt to butt.
Yeah, that was the
remember
worst.
this because the one time I went on Granby Day, everyone got lined up to do it for the coach. I was like, seriously, you're gonna have to make me put everyone. I'd be suffering. I'm like, all right, man, I don't have to come back on this day.
He's like, I'm smelling my bottom voluntarily here.
Y'all want to see?
I'm not great at them, but I do use that to warm up when I go to a gym.
Oh,
really?
That's my back. Yeah,
man. I just do like calisthenics, and it's like
I do shadow boxing.
These guys are Nilo over there doing their jumping jacks.
Yeah, that's how you warmed up back in the day.
That and some
I need to limber up, man. So I need to get all the snap crackle pops done before it's time to actually do things.
Oh, if I do a
trust me, there's plenty of snap crackle and popping.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
I'm talking about
at this
when
point,
you do
if
the
you ever
jumping
see me in a Granby position, call
911. Call an ambulance.
911. Help. Because especially if I'm stuck there, toes on mat, I'm not coming out of it. I'm just stuck there. That's it.
We're gonna have to get a truck.
Nope, I've Granby'd and I can't
Chris
get
down
out.
by the wrist and get his legs mounted to like a high school. Like, oh, boom, drive that bitch forward. Gotta get my boy back.
Dreaded that night. God, I dreaded that night.
Dude, I gotta find that picture that it was like the whole group, and Chris is looking one way, and then I'm looking the same way, and then the next picture is Chris looking at me, and I'm looking at Chris like, what the, what's that?
Yeah, that was.
And I believe it was on Granby night.
Had to be.
Yeah,
it had to be.
Yeah. Why's your head all red? Because all the blood is in my head from fucking Granby's.
Hey, we're dual casting here. Do we need to watch language at all?
Yeah, it is what it is.
I do.
Okay, well, you'll watch whatever you want to watch. It's fine. I'm not.
You have a separate set of rules?
Or, well, he's a lumberjack.
The what?
It's the lumberjack code. He can't use swear words.
Can't do it, man. If you can't say it at Chick-fil-A, can't say it on this podcast.
Whatever.
Or
not with that shirt.
Wally, you remember the past, like when they had mount, and you had to get your feet back over under their into the armpits. Yeah. Hated that night too.
Yeah, me too.
Hated that warm up too.
That one was that the one that goes into the arm bar? Oh, no, I'm thinking another one where they had north south.
No, it's just it was a pass.
No, remember this one, right? So they have north south. You put your hands on the hips, you push back, and then you roll back. It's called like the D Smith into the arm bar, with the swim move.
Okay.
I remember that one because I never got it either.
You know what was my excuse not to do those stuff? It was like, oh, my elbow. My elbow's really bad right now. I only have one arm. Or
I remember you would take you're like
or my knee. Because I've had a problem with one of my knees, and I'd be like, oh, my knee's killing me today. I can't do that one. And then like the next day I'd be like, oh, I can't do that one because my elbow's messed up. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that.
Or remember,
you sound like a purple belt for sure, Wallow.
I am.
I know. Wallow's a different kind of elbow genie.
warm up, but there was a path to like a guillotine from the mount where you had to flip
You do the
over.
Marcelo team. You go
and then come back.
And you
and then come back. Yeah.
Dude, I felt bad because that was always the day where I was the only big guy, and I got partnered with someone very skinny. So it was like as I rolled off, they're being crushed and then as I try to bring myself back, instead I'm just pushing them or pulling them into me, and then trying to roll and crush them over. Dude, it was horrible. Oh yeah, don't forget another one was
just go A through H, bro.
Right, A through H. There's another one that I could never get, and I always felt so bad because I would halfway Granby it, and it was they had you in like a leg lace, and you would Granby into the back. It's like a super legit applicable move. I could just never do it.
Listen, the only time that I liked the warm-ups was when you went to twister side and then you interlock the legs.
Oh,
and
then,
then you dive for the truck and then go to the back. That was good.
Yep.
I was good there.
For me, that was like that's the only time I could look cool as a fat guy doing jiu-jitsu was with that one.
Yeah, dude, the truck was built for fat guys. We could get to the truck. It was built for us, man, because all you got to do is be a ball and just roll like a ball.
I feel like that was the F warm-up, but they should have moved it to H for heavyweight.
That's why they call it the truck. They don't call it the car because everybody fits in the car.
Yeah,
it's short for ice cream truck, right?
Nah, man, food truck.
Any kind of food truck, ice cream truck, whatever. Yeah. Man. Yeah, that was like the only warm up that I really liked back in the day.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, we're so much talking fat man jiu-jitsu. We need like to do some beatboxing. You know, like the fat boys back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You've been on a kick of nostalgia in the last few weeks, man.
Yeah, hey man, pop cultural references. That's what people understand, and that's how I talk to people, persuade people.
Remember this dude. Area 61 is kind of behind on the time, so they get older stuff. You know, takes them a while to get the new music in.
He speaks in memes.
They just got those. Have you heard of this thing called Keyboard Cat? Man, they just got that this week.
Yeah.
What is a keyboard cat?
Oh man.
Oh, you're talking about that video where the cat's going like,
yeah, man.
Okay.
Keyboard cat. Keyboard cat. Classic.
Yeah, okay. Never
It's a
mind.
classic meme.
I thought they were called memes.
Memes. Well, I do that when I irritate the kids. Be like, hey, let me show you this meme.
While they're in the crowd. You know, hey, guys, check out this meme I just saw. It's a little kid holding sand, man. That thing is great. Let me tell you.
I'm surprised. I'm literally surprised both my kids are not blind from how hard their eyes roll back, that they have just not snapped.
Let's see. Oh, it's a daily stack. What's up, bro? He says, I was driving, missed intro. How about the full Lexan? That's got to be code for something.
Or autocorrect.
Yeah, it's probably that. But yeah, I don't know what he means.
We missed that warm up.
Hey, where were we at before we got derailed?
So we had mentioned CJJ and Medusa.
Yeah, we have those two taken care of. Okay. We still got UFC fight card and your favorite fighter, Wallow, to talk about him.
Yeah, we were going to talk about John Jones's fight record.
I don't know what he means.
I mean, it's kind of appropriate that Chris has the nature sounds going on back there because I can hear the chirping of the crickets.
Right.
He's probably in the car anyway. And he's doing that voice to text.
Yeah, true.
He's probably cussing at us, and then the voice
to text is like,
these guys, we aren't doing that today.
Well, he doesn't have a southern accent for this
grappler.
He's like, man, these guys, I tell you, man, they're just complaining about warm-ups. They look like the last time they warmed up was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see.
Pretty close.
We were talking warm-ups, this weird stuff. I'm streaming off trees and stuff from Nathan.
He said he missed. We were talking about the warm-ups. Yeah, and how we suck at them. That's basically it. And then we just ran through the ones that we were good at, and he was like maybe
just one.
One
small portion of it.
Yeah. And he was just one of them. Yeah. That was it. But anyway, we digress. Listen, did you guys watch last week's UFC?
Nope.
Yep. Oh God. No?
Yeah. I mean, because it was live. It was simulcast by BMAC and crew.
Oh, that's right. I had company, so I couldn't turn on the simulcast. It was
a hell of a match. Holy crap!
That yeah, man. I was pulling for Ortega, and man, when he dove on Volk with that guillotine, and I'm like, it's over. I was like,
of course,
yeah. And you see him like with his little feet going like this, and that son of a bitch got out.
Well, I mean, I think.
And then
I think it said on it. I mean, the thing is, like, he used up all his juice on that guillotine. You know, he tried squeezing too quick. Is what it is,
man.
I know I saw an after fight photo of Ortega's face.
Ortega.
Yeah,
I mean, he had a broken orbital.
Oh damn!
Jeez. So I mean, he goes out on a shield every time.
Bro, I love that guy.
Oh yeah,
I love that guy. That's why I was pulling hard for him. I mean, first of all, he's a raza. So
there you go. I was about to say I'm late for the real reason.
So of course I got to pull for him. But man, even in his loss against Max, he was still trying, and that one was even worse to me.
Yeah,
he was beat up pretty. Yeah,
it was the most strikes ever in a match, right?
I'm pretty sure. If not, it would be what, Joanna and John Whaley?
Oh yeah,
maybe?
probably.
Yeah, but Holloway Ortega was much more one-sided.
Yeah, that's
I mean, honestly, I think Ortega absorbed more strikes in that one match than anyone ever had before. I'm not saying that we're all devastating, but he just kept touching them.
Yeah, it's going.
Well, you know,
it's the same that Diaz mentality
back in the days.
Just go keep touching you.
Yeah.
They can't beat you, bro. If they waste all the energy punching you.
Yeah, he didn't hit with a lot of power. He just hit in volume.
What? There we go. Isaac explained the full Legson. It's in the lab of the warm-ups. No, the one before that. It's the reverse gut wrench that he was trying to run in Fort Myers. You know, where he was kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Apparently, he was pulling craziness out of the lab.
But
that stream. I'm sorry. What did I do last weekend? I was on the stream. I was watching the stream pretty much the whole time. That's what I was doing. Because Who's Number One was 2 days long.
Oh, that's right.
And then it went right into the UFC, and I was like, okay, well, we'll keep playing. So I got that too. Woo! That was like my whole Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah,
not a bad Saturday.
Listen, I would have tuned in, but I had company, and I gotta keep the company. Watching the fights, and
who'd you have, Angel?
No, you'll be surprised.
Oh,
yeah.
New squeeze.
I had the Jew Dragon in here.
Nice.
Very
nice.
And Patsky.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then my buddy Mike Carroll.
Oh.
Yep.
I miss those guys.
Boys came over because they live down the street now. So, good times, bro.
Yeah, that sounds like good times.
We'll say hi real quick to Dino Boa from Bosnia. That's pretty cool.
Dino Boa. Hey, what's up, Dino?
I don't know if we said hi to. And then Isaac has something about headphones, Wallow.
What about the headphones?
No impact, no idea. I don't know. We'll go back to you. No impact, no idea. What are you talking about?
What?
Headphones swallow? That's what he said.
Okay.
Like that. Headphones
You're killing us, Isaac.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got headphones.
hey, real quick, a little side thing.
Yeah.
I noticed that the Wanted Grappler has not registered for the Austin qualifier.
Yeah.
Calling him out.
Well,
listen, we know
close to the finish line.
We know he's going to be there.
I don't know. I mean, he's not registered, so.
Well, yo, you gonna be there?
Isaac, we see that you're talking to us. Are you gonna be there in Austin?
Yeah,
I should just send them the link. You know what? That's what I want to do.
I mean, last time we had to pull him onto the stream, and like, you know what? I'll register right while we're here. Like, okay,
yeah, let's see if we can do that again. make that magic happen.
Let's
so real
see.
quick, since we're talking about this, I'll mention the 6 names that are registered, followed by the 5 that are incomplete. All right.
I'm sorry to hijack. Yeah, go ahead, man.
You're good, my man. So real quick, the 6 guys that hats off to you. Christopher Champagne, Genesis Velu from 10 Planet Long Beach. Christopher has himself as his affiliation. So then Gerardo Vasquez Hernandez from Cairo Terror Association. Wesley Carter from Queen City Grappling Club. Matthew San Martin from Olympic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And Dane Rick from Clinch Martial Arts Academy. And then
I want Champagne to make it just so we can say Champagne.
Right? So there are 5 incompletes that need to get their stuff together. We have Joshua Leonard from Narvaez Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, followed by Zach Crispin from 10 Planet San Antonio. Dude, this is pretty much your neck of the woods. You got this. Then we have David Bautista from Angela MMA. Then we have Michael Esquivel from Alpha Omega Jiu-Jitsu, followed by Michael Clark from Jacksonville, 10 Planet Jacksonville. Come on, Michael Clark. You got this.
Blame it on the chat.
I think Isaac has just admitted that he is actually driving right now.
Yeah, he probably is, right?
Yeah, he's like, I can't jump on right now. It's cool. It's fine.
Good call on the safety, dude. I applaud that. But don't be texting and driving, though.
Anywho, going back to the fight.
Okay, he will be there. He says he will be there. So,
yeah, he did say that.
Yep.
Yeah, he said, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Going back to, Ortega Volkanovski. When he jumped on top of him, man, I was like, "Oh, we got this." And I was saying like what I hate about fans. We got this. It's like, no, it's not we.
Lawler,
you got this.
Lawler, when you're cheering on Raza, we all become one. Remember, si se puede, man. You know, that's what you gotta think. That's what you gotta think, man.
Thank you for celebrating Latino Month with us, guys. Miggy killed it with that one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, where was I? I lost my train of thought.
My bad.
So he jumped in the guillotine. Everyone's like, yeah, he's got it.
We got this, and he gets out, and then, he manages to get him into a triangle. Come on.
Brian T. City Ortega got him in a full locked-in triangle.
Nah. He's no longer T City. He's more like T Subdivision or T Neighborhood, because T Block or something. Because T City, man, he lost the lock for the city.
Well, I mean, that was.
Now, I did see the weigh-in.
He was already tuned up, and he'd already just given all that squeeze and effort on the guillotine. No, he's freaking tired. He would like first or second round.
Yeah.
It was in the end. I'm sorry, Chris. I stepped over you there.
No. I was going to say I did see in the weigh-ins that Volkanov was really angry.
He's just trying to get himself up.
He called him a drug cheat and shit like that.
Yeah, but that was like from 4 years ago or something.
I know.
And
look, TJ Dillashaw can't say happy birthday on Twitter without just the emojis of syringes following behind him.
Bro, I almost became that guy the other day when Dylan Dennis was talking shit.
Oh, the John
on
Jones.
Instagram. So I
bouncer will find him again.
I had counsel, and counsel told me no.
Yeah,
discretion is the best option, and I'm like, fine.
It's the better part of valor.
Whatever it was.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
But it would have been pretty funny.
Well, your revision was actually really funny, honestly.
But what was funnier, that
to me, the first
choked
one
out by a 2-time-a-week class,
No. Choked out by a guy that watched UFC that one time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
He trained.
Oh, he does?
I thought he trained.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh, that's even more.
Oh,
what do you think I was talking about when Gordon posted that picture that he sent them tickets and stuff like that for the next
season? Oh, I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Well, I know he sent them those because, everybody hates Dylan. Yeah, everybody doesn't like I thought the guy trained once or twice a week or something.
No, bro. My understanding from what I read, he doesn't train.
Oh, so he doesn't? That's what I'm saying.
know.
Like, so then it's like that.
I
There
swore
was
he did.
There was like one guy that attacked an assailant and they asked him, so how did you learn this to like protect your wife or something? He was like, well, I was watching UFC at the bar and this is what they did. And he did to his So just imagine guys like, hey man, why did you they're like, oh man, I watched UFC one time. I was getting wings with my buds and there were fights on the TV. You know?
Oh man.
But yeah, it's crazy, man. Just
well, the dude controlled him. I mean, but
Yeah.
my understanding also is that Dylan Dennis was like hella drunk. He had a cast on his leg. So, you know.
still got caught slipping.
Chris, is that your cat?
Yes, she's wanting to. I don't know. It's what time is it? Oh yeah, it's dinner time. She's ready to go out. Come on, I know. Go talk. Go tell her. Tell her
Chris needs a proper studio, as you can tell. I don't know.
It's coming. It's coming. I've got.
You know what?
Probably this weekend. I'll probably get it all straightened out.
I ain't even mad because I've been there. That's not a bad spot to podcast from.
It's not. It's not. But I'm ready to get into the office. I just gotta. Really, the only thing that's lacking right now is I just need to duck in the AC and run the CAD5 hardwire to hook up to the modem out there.
Yeah. And you put that V6 or that V8 with the headers and the turbo.
Just regular old CAD.
It's a cable,
man. The glass packs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I used to have a pair of those on my old S10.
I bet you
Worst
did.
decision. And it was a 4-cylinder.
How did he go?
It was the nastiest sound you could ever hear. I was so obnoxious in my long wheelbase, the single cab S10 with a blue left front fender. The rest of the truck was black. I had a plexiglass. It had glass packs. I had a plexiglass sliding window and cardboard over there because we broke the window putting a John boat in the back of the truck.
I don't know what's a jumbo. What's a jumbo?
It's a little
That's
aluminum.
a flat hold.
Yeah, it's flat hold little aluminum boat.
Oh, you had no trailer for it?
No, hell no. Of course not. But it has handles. It's got handles on the back of the John boat so that way you can carry it. And when you pushed it up, I told my buddy Kelly, I was like, that's far enough. And he went, no, one more.
Well, how heavy is that thing?
Window. Oh, it's aluminum. It's light as shit.
Did he hold both of you fat asses in there?
Yeah. Dude, me and him used to fish out of what's called a little bass assassin, which was 8 feet long and about 3.5 foot wide. And 2 of us would sit in that thing and fish in his grandfather's lake out on the west side of Jacksonville almost every single day.
You use like a little trolling motor.
Yep. Had a battery and a trolling motor. That's all you needed.
I had one of those when I was a kid.
Yep. Because it fit in the back of the truck.
Good diss, egg. Good diss.
Yeah. Well, we would just throw it
No,
in
I mean,
the truck,
I'm just saying, like,
after work, you just
when I was a kid, my dad had. I mean, so
well, these 2 dudes were grown men, and they were like in a kid boat.
it was my dad's obviously, and he let me, roll around in when he was in a big bass boat with my uncles and
we
grandpa.
were 18, 19. I mean,
boats aren't cheap, man.
You old,
yeah,
bro.
No, boats are not cheap.
Oh, Chris knows. He won't say yacht.
No, I got nothing right now.
I know.
I might get me a little bass tracker.
Oh, are you?
I might.
What's up with the ski?
I still got the ski.
Man, since he moved, he's loaded, bro. I think he's selling drugs.
Shit, I wish. If I was, I'd have half this shit done around this place.
Wallow, you need to get rid of that comment, please.
Yeah, man.
Which one? The last one?
Which one?
Yeah.
All right. And...
A salty boy. You're not salty.
Hey,
He's a bitch.
Good call, because I can't read that. So
What does
I need to find
out. Just automatically blur for you or something?
No,
it's
bro.
like my cousin Vinny. Where he goes against. He's questioning that old lady with the glasses.
the 2 youths.
Hey, how far were they apart away from you? Oh, 100 feet or so. He goes back of the.
Hey, you
courtroom,
saw that
50
through that
feet.
money? Yeah.
How many fingers? and the judge says, "Oh, let the record reflect." You're like, Your Honor, this time only her. You know, he comes up. Is it perhaps time for some thicker glasses? Maybe.
Yeah.
Swallow. You know, maybe some time.
Well, hold on. Let me see
New
what I can do
prescription.
here.
Get the screen.
Oh, look at
magnifier
this.
over.
Oh, never mind. I figure it out. Now I can read it.
Oh, hot damn technology.
Man.
Hey, did you see?
I mean,
you see, Izzy is moving to the United States.
I think his whole team, right?
Well, I
Why?
don't. Because he said fuck New Zealand's government and I'm out because they won't let him train.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
there's some serious, like, you know, draconian socialist, like almost rigid upon dictator type craziness over there.
Yep. But what's fucked up is they're letting like cricket train and rugby train and some of the
you
other
only
sports
mentioned one
train.
real sport so far, and it was cricket. I don't know what the other shit is.
Are you
Dude, like,
high?
how long does a fucking game of cricket
you mean
go?
Australian rules football?
I mean, you know, if you want to see if it's a real sport, go out there and play some rugby, bud.
Nah, man, cricket all the
Go-
way.
go
You know,
play
it
some.
takes. You know how much patience it takes to play a game of cricket?
Yeah, I'm about to say
on the pitch?
it's like 4 days for a game of cricket.
What?
Yeah,
don't
dude,
have
like the
innings?
longest game of cricket recorded is like days.
They don't have
Yeah.
innings?
No.
Nah,
I don't know.
want to play that
I know
shit.
All they
nothing
got is
about-
like a flat board, a paddle board, and a ball, man.
Yeah, all I know is you throw a ball at some sticks and a guy
just
tries to
whack
hit
it.
it with an oar.
And he can hit it like in almost like a 270 degree type situation, almost like a freaking. It's crazy,
Yeah.
where they can hit it. I mean,
I
and,
do
and
not
basically,
understand it, but it's I don't know. But they have a cricket field up here in North
What?
Georgia. Yes, I
mean-
was driving the other day. There's a whole cricket field with a big sign, really nicely done, and they must have like a cricket league or something.
John
I mean,
Billy is cricket
because here's the deal: the only people that play cricket are Brits, Indians, and Pakistanis. You know, Brits and
Well,
essentially their colonies.
Guess what?
Not
We
this
got
one.
it up here in
Not
North
this
Georgia.
one. Damn it.
Damn right.
The ball
Yeah, the
has
ball
a
has a
mind
mind.
of its own. Yeah, kind of like baseball. You know, you throw it, and all of a sudden he's like here, and then you're like,
At least with baseball, I can watch roided dudes hit dingers. You don't really see that with cricket.
My name's Big Al, and I hit dingers.
Hitting things.
You know, I'm not saying it's a sport, but something I've been playing a little bit locally with some guys. Pickleball.
dude, I've been
Oh,
hearing.
I'm
about
I'm
it
sorry,
the past few
what
weeks,
is
man.
pickleball?
It's kind of like you know,
Is it
2-person,
bocce
you know,
Mini
four-person tennis with a wiffle ball and almost like, you know, ping pong paddles, like
It's
solid paddles.
bigger. It's bigger than ping pong, but smaller than tennis.
It's meant
Yeah.
to be fun, unlike tennis.
It really is fun. I mean, and you don't, you know, you still you're moving, but you're not moving as much as like a tennis thing. I mean, so it's like dual team tennis type thing.
Where
And
can I play
it's
this
a
game?
blast. Just anywhere, most places that have, or a lot of places that have tennis courts will
Will have
have
pickleball
lines for pickleball now. I mean,
Or
it's
give
just-
us, I think a couple, probably sometime next year. That's what Dad's going to turn the basketball court into.
No, how
Pickleball.
dare he?
I know, but look, you're the only one that plays basketball when you come up there.
Well, listen,
Pickleball's fun,
what am
man.
I gonna do if he does that then?
We'll
Bro.
play pickleball.
Oh man,
Pickleball's better.
We'll play
man. Like,
pickleball in combat boots, like you played basketball in combat boots last time.
so I mean, you could still keep the hoop
Oh yeah,
and just have like a half cart
Yeah,
game.
just put the lines up. and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of the hoops, bro.
I think all he's going to do is he's going to, because it's already got the flooring. It's got that.
The
I don't
is
even
it
know what you
tile
call
for the
it.
court?
Yeah,
No, it's
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 outdoor.
not tile.
Well, it's
There's like
kind
a
of
puzzle
tile.
tile thing.
Like
Oh,
neighbors
it's
to work at.
rubber though. It's
Yeah. So where you sort, it's like a rubber tile they had for
Yeah.
the courts. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but dude, pickleball is way better than tennis. I grew up playing tennis, so I despise the sport.
Why? Shouldn't you
Dude.
be like good at it?
I'm actually decent at it. It's disgusting how good I am.
I would love to watch Miggy.
I need to find. All right, I
I'm
need
sorry,
to
hold
find.
on.
No, I need to find.
If
what's
you're
up,
decent at it, why are you not playing it?
because I despise the sport
Why?
because it's
because
so
he's
boring.
so
Like, dude,
good
I
at
was
it.
I was force fed at this
Hates it.
sport. Like from the moment a Grand Slam event's going on, my dad's like, "All right, we're watching the Australian today." I'm like, "Look, Dad, only Australian I care about is Crocodile Dundee. Don't see him on these courts. No thanks." You know.
Wow.
So was your dad a big tennis player?
Huge tennis player. He still plays to this day. He competes and stuff locally.
So, pardon me, he doesn't have your build?
What's up? No. Well, he's retired, like broke from the war, so now he's built like me.
Oh, okay.
But now I need to find I was on the local newspaper for one of my matches. I need to try and find my action shot.
Did you look like you did in the band photo?
Yeah, like just like that. And I was whipping ass in tennis, man. It's weird. It was like opponents would laugh.
Moana
like
out there with his fucking waves flying in the wind.
People would come up there like, no. Every time, this is how like most
Moana.
Matches, this is how most matches went. They kind of went there, expecting like some regular athletic guy. They're like, "Oh, where's my opponent?" I'm like, "I'm right here."
Who's the large Puerto Rican with
they're like,
with the tennis racket?
And then, like, the best thing to do is for most, well, at least how we did it there, I'm not sure if it's a normal thing in tennis. Whenever you're about to have a match, you kind of hit around with your opponent to both warm up. And I would, like, if I wanted to troll them, I would just do, like, I would suck and just launch the ball out of the courts and stuff. So they think, man, this guy sucks. It's going to be a doozy. And then I would just work them. Like, because I was fat, I couldn't run like the skinny guy. So I always have to, like, do my best to serve aces. So my game relied 100% on my serves.
Yeah, God forbid, don't hit it back at me.
Right? I'm like, man.
Don't make me run.
Like, man, come on, man. I'm trying to have my third heart attack this season.
Right?
That makes it a baker's dozen.
So
yeah, man.
So you are actually pretty good at it, but hate the sport.
Hate the sport, man.
Man.
It's like kids that have their dads are like martial arts instructors, right? Where they can be pretty good at it, but they just hate it so much because that was all they could do growing up. It was like, hey, you want to do something? You're like, yeah. They're like, all right, come on, let's go train. You're like, seriously?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm not.
I want to see you in some tennis shorts, bro.
Yeah, I want to see you in like those cute short shorts.
Fucking
with the
Magnum
little polo. Yeah, what's up?
It's like because of tennis is why I don't like wearing shorts above my knee.
Bro, you got issues, man.
Nah, dog. I'm telling you, it's like when do people get excited about tennis, right? Like no one's like, oh,
bro, I used to love tennis. I just
used to
at it.
Used to, right?
Yeah, no, it's like now because I haven't played it. But had I known that you played, I probably would have played with you.
Yeah, I could have taught you. You know,
I like to watch that part of my life, but you got to mute it.
What?
I like watching women's tennis, but you have to mute it.
Why?
It sounds like somebody's
all the grunts.
Yeah, all the grunts. Sounds like there's sex coming from that.
That was another reason why
Monica Seles, I think, was right. She was the first grunter.
I think.
Wow.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Monica Seles, the chick that she got stabbed.
Yes,
I think it's one.
In one of the tournaments, she was sitting
in
down
New
like
York.
Was it in New York?
I believe so.
Has to be New York, man, for that to happen.
No, I thought he was like the French or the Australian. Oh, now I gotta pull it up.
Right, yeah, you gotta pull it up now, man. Yeah, dude, tennis is just one of those things where it's like my dad was like, "This is the gentleman's sport." I'm like,
you mean golf?
Yeah, just like, yeah, I'd rather play golf because at least I can drink beer, you know.
Dude, I'm all about that's the one thing me and Waller never got to do before I left down there was tennis, or not tennis, golf.
See, everybody's the same, man. Slipping, dude. A game of golf. You bring a 12-pack and hopefully there's 6 left by the time you're done. Hopefully, if not, you went through all 12. But I love it.
All right, I'm pulling it up, and the tournament happened in 1993, and it was April of 93.
1993.
Yeah, the New York. What is it? The Open in New York is not in April though.
The U.S. Open is like in August, so it wasn't.
It's August.
It was
September.
some other smaller tournament then.
It has to be either the French.
So
or Wimbledon.
No, in April. Wimbledon is in like June, July.
Let me see. Damn. Why is it not listing the tournament?
I got you, dog.
She was at the French
Bulgarian tournament, looks like.
Oh, it was in Bulgaria.
Yeah, dog.
In Hamburg, Germany.
No, it was 1993 Hamburg. That's Germany.
Yep.
Oh, so there you go.
Sorry,
yeah. Since I'm in the back. Okay, 30 April. Monaco is playing in the quarterfinal match. Oh, against Bulgarian Magdalena Maliva in Hamburg. Yeah, so there you go.
Son of a biscuit eater.
This might have been the longest rabbit hole we've ever taken.
Right?
Nah, bro.
It's up
Actually,
there.
no, you're right.
Trust me, it is.
This is
not.
shorter, yeah.
This
Monica
is
Seles being stabbed in Hamburg, Germany, looking up from.
I'm telling you, the
Top
time
10?
that we went on the Tony Ferguson playing in all the 80s action movies was the largest and longest rabbit hole we almost spent an entire hour episode going through action movies.
That's and even that one is not as bad as some of the ones before when we were like locker room talk.
Yeah. Too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
pretty bad.
All right. Well, I'll offer this.
Okay.
I'll bet this idea. Robbie Lawler versus Nick Diaz. Did we see anything? Did we watch it? What do you guys think?
I did watch it, and that was a sweet spinning back kick. I don't give a crap what anybody says. I loved it, and I was hoping he would hit Robbie with it and knock him out. And then I'd be like, Nick Diaz is just the goat of goats.
See, I've seen 50-50. Like, because I didn't watch any of it. But I've seen some people say that he looked like, because it was Nick, right? No, yeah, it was Nick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that he looked like horrible. Like he just did not look. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like some people
looked horrible.
He looked horrible.
So
and then
he
some
did
people
have
say
more
he looked
strikes in the first round, but I was still so disappointed to see him, man. Like when he lost, I looked up at the TV and I was just like, it just felt sad, man.
What are you saying? He looked bad because of his performance or his physical conditioning?
They said his performance. They were commenting on his performance.
No, from the one time I paid attention to stats, he had more strikes in the round than Robbie, but I'm just one of the party of sometimes like you have a great career, it's okay to move on.
Well, we've always said that about everybody,
and I get having the itch to want to fight, but man, it was again, man. Whenever he was down, like I guess could he not get back up? Was it, or was it just
his nose was broken, bro?
What's up?
His nose was broken.
But I thought like he got knocked down or something. He just didn't get back up. Like he just sat there. Like, fuck.
I mean, he wasn't really enthused about going against Lawler in the first place. But he
hasn't fought in 6 years. You know, the first indication that something was a little bit off should have been the weight issue. When 3 days prior to the match, they decided to go 185 instead of 170. Then also him mentioning issues that he had with his team and, you know, his management and fighting because of all the wrong reasons and all that stuff. There was more to it to me.
Yeah.
And he, for a guy who hasn't fought in 6 years, he didn't look half bad.
He looked great. I mean, other than his physical conditioning. Because I mean,
somebody should have just got to him and had the Rogan talk.
Well, listen, Nick is elusive, so you know he's not like Shab, who's out there in the spotlight, you know, and he's going to get corralled by his best friend on a podcast. And you know, be like, yo, you need to retire, homie, because you're getting your brains bashed in. That was hard to hear, bro. To be honest,
I mean, I don't know who said it, but I mean, the idea of giving him like some gatekeepers, or maybe he's gatekeeper for some of the young up and coming guys.
Yeah,
that could be really interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, listen, give him a chance. I mean, because Lawler, I know he's old too. I mean, younger than us, but he's older too, and you know, but he's still a killer.
Yeah, he's still because he's been active more recent too. Like, did he fight after the Askren fight? Right? Like he's fought since then.
Yeah, let's pull his
He's been active in the sport. So.
Let's see, Robbie Lawler.
So that makes a difference, man. It's just one thing I hate to see in the
and
sport.
Look, if he already was saying that he was fighting for all the wrong reasons, that you know, yada yada yada, then dude, if you're not fighting for the right reasons, don't do it.
I think there's money and people that depend on him. That's what I was hearing from somebody. This is speculation because I'm not sure if this is all true, but yeah. And Robbie fought. Let's see. After Askren, he fought Kobe Covington. That was a loss. Then Neil Magny, that was a loss, and then he won against Nick Diaz.
See, that's why Robbie came in there. He was like, "I can't do 3. If I do 3, I'm out."
He lost 4 in a row. Because prior to losing to Ben, he had lost to Rafael Dos Anjos.
Who was that, Wallo?
Rafi Dos Nachos.
Okay, thank you.
Those nachos.
Yeah. But anyway, his
Then
last
Dana
win.
White really likes him.
His last win prior to Nick Diaz was in 2017 against Donald Cerrone.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, but he's got enough goodwill. He's a good dude.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That McDonald fight forever. One of my top 10. Just holy shit. I mean, and seeing his lip just flapping out there. Like, holy crap.
How crazy is that he was 6 years ago, that fight?
God,
July of 2015.
dude,
That's crazy.
time's gotta start
So much
slowing
has
down or
happened
something.
since then. But anyway,
It's life, man.
yeah. I mean, he had a pretty good run, you know. So
especially in this sport where it's like Egghead mentioned how Robbie's like younger than you guys, but he's so old in the sport. It's just because it's how it works, especially in those lower weight classes. You know, you go into heavyweight, it's normal to see a dude in his 40s going at it. But the smaller weight classes, dude, it's
I just love the fact like he pointed out there. He's younger than you guys and not me.
205.
what?
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm considered old for this sport too now at this point.
Oh, bro, I'm ancient. I'm
Oh,
like
no.
I'm like the Bible.
No,
you
it's
know?
like did we never talked about Yoel's fight, did we?
I didn't know he fought.
He fought
That's right. He
No,
fought
no.
Phil Davis.
Uh-huh.
Who won?
Did he lose?
Davis
Yeah,
won.
he lost.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You lost.
Phil Davis.
I love you.
I love you, man.
Dude, it was one of those who are just like, man.
Well, how did he win? Tell us about it.
Oh, so it was a decision fight. Yoel was just not.
Decision.
It kind of felt like the what was it? The Izzy fight.
Okay.
Yoel was just feeling it
he
out.
just didn't do
Didn't
anything.
engage.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. Yeah, and plus it was
So-
a 3-rounder. So
So he was throwing bombs every time Phil Davis came in. Basically,
Izzy fight, right? We watched the same one.
pretty much, yeah. That's what he was
Okay.
doing until Easy started just staying from the outside and just picking him apart.
Yeah. And it was just, I was kind of like, it's cool that Yoel's back, I guess, but oh yeah. Plus it was, I think it was a light heavy, so also different.
Well,
Mm.
he had a hard time cutting to 185. There was a few times he did miss weight.
Yeah.
So, but hey, listen, he's Raza, so of course I support him. And he like 97 years old, and he
Dude, he's
looks like
like-
he's 43.
Yeah, man.
So you know,
Got those
still-
Cuban years on him.
Oh yeah, that's right. And it was a split decision, so I mean something,
Yeah.
right?
hey, it is what it is. What other fight did we watch this weekend? Well,
So we had the UFC event. There was the
pay per view. That's right.
Mhm. I think that was it for fights.
Valentina Chefchenko against Lauren Murphy for the title.
Yeah.
Man, I saw a bunch of criticism on Chefchenko online talking about she doesn't take risk, and I'm like,
Well, you talking about that comedian?
yeah, well, he was one of them, and there was other people saying, oh, she just waits for her to make a mistake and kind of punches and stuff like that. I'm like,
tell me you're a casual without telling me you're a casual.
yeah, kind of. I'm like, have you ever seen her fights?
No, it was masterful.
Yeah,
It
was a clinic.
It was a great, it was a great fight. I mean, I just felt bad for Murphy.
Uh huh.
I mean, anyone that steps in there with Shevchenko is like, man, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready.
I don't think there's anybody in that weight division that can beat her.
I mean, what's left?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing she can do is like fight Nunez for the third time.
Let's look at the rankings. Let me see who's ranked in there. Rankings, okay.
There's one bantamweight I want to talk about that's coming up
Sure.
this weekend.
Sure, for sure. Hold on.
Eventually.
Oh, the number one contender right now is Jessica Andraj, which she destroyed prior to Lauren Murphy.
With
Caitlin
wrestling.
Huh?
She went John Jones on her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you're a wrestler? Oh, let me show you wrestling.
Yeah, cool stuff, chick. And then Caitlin Chikagan is ranked number 2. We saw what happened there too. Lauren Murphy still at number 3. And she's not getting a rematch. Jennifer Maya, I believe she already beat her too.
Has Calderwood fought her?
I don't think so, but Calderwood's coming off of 2 losses, I believe.
I know. I'm still a fan.
Hold on, let me pull up Valentina.
Yeah. So, like, okay, out of that, who's gonna fight her? Like,
Hold on,
Calderwood.
Chefchenko. See, bro, I can spell, bro.
Can
I just
you
have to
copy
like.
and paste.
I just. What?
congratulations.
That's too advanced, man.
Copy and paste from what?
Yeah, Control C
From the
Control
rankings
V.
you said.
Ooh.
Okay, so Lauren Murphy was her last one. Jessica Andraj prior to that. Jennifer Maya, she beat as well, unanimous decision. Caitlin Chukagan, that's basically the number 4 spot already. Cynthia Calvillo is number 5, but she just lost, so she's not gonna get that title shot. Calderwood, I believe she's coming off of 2 losses.
Who cares? Give it to her. It'll be fun.
Vivian,
Yeah, at this
what?
point, you gotta have to with that weight class.
Vivian Araujo. Araujo?
Yeah, I don't remember her.
I don't even know who that is.
Oof.
Jessica I. We saw what she did to Jessica I.
Evil
Unfortunately.
Eye.
Yeah. Talia Santos, who just beat. Who did Talia just beat?
I'm looking up her thing right now. She just fought at 266. Was she a prelim?
Right. I believe she was. Yeah.
Yeah. She fought. Roxanne. I can never pronounce her last
Mata
name.
Ferry. Yeah.
There you go.
And beat
Yep.
her. So, in all essence, I think Talia's the only one right now with a win on the top 10 recently. Because I believe Jessica I lost her last match as well. So you basically have to go to the number 9 spot to find her.
Yeah.
Somebody who's coming off a win.
Yeah. I has lost to Maya and Calderwood recently.
Yeah.
Damn. Dude, that's what's tough. Like, you'll have these dominant fighters.
I mean, Calderwood lost to Murphy.
Yeah.
Last, but then beat I before that.
Beat who?
I. Just
Evil
guy.
Eye.
Oh, okay. So basically, you got Calderwood and Talia Santos coming off of wins. So yeah, give Calderwood the shot.
Woo!
And then whoever wins, Talia Santos gets it.
There you go.
I mean, because everybody else is unfortunately already been beaten. It's no point in running rematches.
I
don't know.
She ran through them all. That's again more Chefchenko. Like, holy crap.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't. I don't get sometimes the criticism that people get for winning.
People don't understand, man. And then, like, let's be real too. For women's MMA, people are more shit talkers about it. Like, look at Stephen A. Right? The casuals will listen to him. Hey, the casuals will listen to him.
Just
the guys.
Can he be Voldemort for us?
What is that?
He who shall not be named. I'd really love to live in a world without that guy.
What are you saying, Egghead?
For real.
He doesn't like that guy.
Stephen A. Smith sucks.
Stephen A. Smith sucks. It used to be like at least relegated to basketball, where like once basketball was done, they put him in his like vacuum sealed thing and put him in ESPN, and we wouldn't have to deal with him.
Yeah,
now they're
trying to write some stories for the magazine.
And now they're trying to put him on MMA, and he's trying to like show us hitting mitts, like the most egregious hitting mitts like since my like middle schooler.
No, bro, dude,
oh my God.
That knee punch is a legit technique.
Can I give you my opinion why they putting him on MMA?
As the heel?
Sure.
No.
Why?
Because he is the highest paid employee at ESPN.
Oh, check it.
Unfortunately.
So they're going to try to squeeze the juice out of him and put him in everything they can. He's the highest paid personality.
Okay, well, here's the problem.
ESPN.
Anything that he's a part of, though, I will not watch.
Well, I mean, I can't do that because I just recently started watching back basketball, and quite often he's there, so I just have to be like.
See, what I'm sad about is
watch pro basketball anymore.
No, I love basketball, man.
No, I don't.
Here's
Not
the thing.
pro.
I guess he's like a troll too with the sports he doesn't know, but unfortunately he takes himself serious for MMA, at least feels like. I'm just like, man, I wish he could troll with this too instead of thinking.
I could do without him for sure. There's so many
yeah.
better people that they can use.
Look,
Listen,
here's what we need ESPN to do. So you know how like now they have Peyton and Eli doing like a Monday night simulcast for
Not
football?
anymore. Not anymore.
What happened?
What?
They cut them.
why?
They're not doing it anymore. Yep, they got a bunch of complaints, and
What?
That lasted like 3 weeks.
It did. It did.
What were the complaints?
Well,
That they're too funny.
I mean, from what I saw, they were pretty funny, but they went on. They went like deep in the weeds on some weird shit. Like Peyton
like
was
us?
talking about how. Well, like Peyton was talking about how he thought the Patriots had bugged his locker for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I guess you can say that.
Okay.
Hey, look
And
into
then
it.
Yeah, and I can't remember the thing what Eli went off about, or just made a comment that pissed off a bunch of people when they were calling the network, you know, and
taking
losing
a
their
break is what it says.
Yeah, so they're taking a break from it.
They insulted the golden child of football, huh? And I
That's
guess
hilarious. I love
the
it.
former golden coach.
Yeah,
That is too funny, man.
Okay, yeah, I see. Literally, they mentioned that comment about the Pats visit or bugging the locker room.
yeah.
Oh, Robert Kraft got in there. It was like,
Right. And then
No.
Eli flipped off the camera. What?
Yeah, there you go. That was the other thing. But there again,
Oh,
Okay.
here's where they messed up. They aired it, I guess, on what?
You went like this?
No, dude, like this. So I guess where he messed up was
snakes.
Where they messed up was having them on actual TV syndicate. They should have kept on ESPN Plus.
There you go.
yes, that's what they need. When you do something like that,
Oh,
you just need to have it uncensored. You need.
it's
to have,
also
just let
ESPN's
it
fault
run.
for not censoring Eli Manning's flipping off the camera.
I mean, you had to figure
was
if it was live, it had to be a tape delay, right? You had to have at least
Yeah,
a
you're
couple
supposed to have a
seconds.
tape.
Oh, yeah,
delay, so
everything.
It's someone
Yeah,
else's
everything
ass
has
that
tape
needs to be
delay.
got there, not my boy Eli and Peyton.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
big deal. He flipped off the camera.
Hey,
Worst
you
stuff
know,
has happened.
as a random side note, you know, other than all the side notes, the actual fight night coming up this Saturday,
Yeah.
it's not the biggest names,
Is
but
this
it's
Johnny
some
Walker's
pretty,
card?
yes, but it's some pretty exciting names. Like some people are gonna like have some great fights. I'm not
Against Tiago
not the
Santos.
prelims. The prelims are trash, unless you like.
Damn,
Vesh.
sorry, up and comers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
sorry,
Soblecki.
up and comers. You guys are. Trash.
I don't know. Antonina Chefchenko is pretty good.
Okay, there's one.
Beth Correa was a contender at one point.
I think that was like 5
Jamie-
years ago, right?
Jamie Malarkey's pretty damn good too.
She was until now. She has nightmares of the MWA poster.
Let's see who else.
Okay,
I just
I'm
love
sorry.
it because normally, Egg, you're real down the line. You don't lean. You know, you're pretty straight and narrow. That you're just like there ain't shit on the prelims. It's trash.
Well, I mean, hey, here's the thing, and it's what you know, like you said, they've been pushing out these products like every damn week.
Yeah.
So eventually, you're gonna run a little thin. You know, and this is what I'm saying. Like the main card, a lot of guys are like 2 steps above what the headlining prelims.
Okay.
So like a lot of these like main card guys were like headlining prelims not too long ago. But part of that point there is that these matches should be the headliners, you know, the main event, all of them should be pretty exciting. But with that, you know, because they got to manage what they have, you know, the prelim cards, maybe you're right. Maybe these are some really up and comers that, you know, we just don't know about so much.
Don't you know Macy Chiasson?
Nope.
Yes.
That's the Krav Maga lady, right?
Yeah.
She's fighting Aspen Ladd.
Yeah, that was the one I was mentioning earlier. That I wanted to like, you know, be like, hey, she's amazing. She's awesome. She's, Aspen Ladd's ranked number 3. Macy's ranked 11. She beats Aspen Ladd.
That's immediately 3 right there in my book. In my book.
Huge. I mean, here's the thing. Macy had one loss so far in UFC, and because she tried to out wrestle a wrestler, because Macy's so tall, so long, as they say, that she likes to put him up against the cage. She fell in love with that a little bit. But you know, her best background is really her striking, because you know she works with Avalon Boxing out there, you know, in the outskirts of New Orleans area. You know, they're gonna get mad at me because it's one of the suburbs. But and she's amazing, you know, and I've told you guys before that I learned from her, you know, which was just, you know, granted I'm old and she was a college student at the time, but you know, she was a great instructor of Krav Maga, and then you know, she also taught my man-child's son back when he was in like fourth and fifth grade. But it was amazing because, like, you know, when he got to Krav Maga level 2 for kids, you know, he'd show up, he might be the only one, and she'd be the instructor. And all of a sudden, he's like sparring with her for an hour. I'm like, you have no idea what you just got. And even then, like when she was an amateur, you know, and I remember seeing like one of her first fights at Harrah's in New Orleans. And then, you know, I took my son up to Baton Rouge to see another one of her amateur fights. I mean, she's great people. I mean, now she's you know, New Orleans native, but you know, now in Houston with Fortis MMA, Sayouf Saeed, that great team there. She's got great things going on. You know, she trains back in Avondale when she goes back to New Orleans. Great person. You know, I think she got a degree in civil engineering. I mean, obviously very bright. You know, again, Fortis and her combined, you know, the odds makers are not giving her a great shot. I think Aspen's like a -270 favorite, which ain't nothing. I mean, it's something. But man, with her length, her reach, you know, I mean, she tore through the Ultimate Fighter season that she was on at the featherweight weight. Now she, you know, she's worked on her nutrition and her cardio, got down to bantam. I'm excited for her. She's good people.
Cool. That's awesome, man. Listen, I'm going to say something that's going to probably sound bad, but I don't care. Cancel me. I like her haircut. I like the color. You know,
Yeah.
you pay somebody a compliment nowadays and people want to cancel you and stuff like that. So, yeah. Cancel me. Whatever. I don't care.
You'll get canceled if you allow it.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just
if
saying.
You're positive, I don't know why you get canceled for being positive.
No, I dig it. I like it's a cool haircut with you know with the silver hair.
Kind of platinum thing going on.
Yeah,
that's very in right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I got it going on. It's natural though.
That's why I keep my hair really short to try to hide that. You know, trying to deny.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
One day you'll be like, you know what? It's cool.
Yeah, give me some more years.
Let's see. Let's go back out. Who else is on the card? So Alexander Hernandez versus Mike Breeden, who apparently hasn't made a debut yet because we don't have a picture of him. So we'll see.
Wasn't Hernandez that big time up and comer? That Cowboy beat?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, I mean, so he definitely still has skills. And so, okay, you know, a wily veteran caught him. Caught him. You know, it's going to happen. You know, the question is, does he learn from it and come back? And that's what I'm saying. That still could be a very exciting thing. Although maybe this is one of those ones where they give him, Mike Breeden, let's give Hernandez a chance to shine. Okay, start off with a bang. One of those dunks, perhaps.
Maybe not. You know, the thing
never know.
You never know. Yeah, exactly.
Never know.
You know, you have guys that fight for different promotions that you've never heard of or seen, and all of a sudden, you know, they make their debut, and you're like, "Holy crap, where is this guy been?" And then you find out a whole bunch of stuff about them. So, I mean, I at this point in the game, man, it's kind of hard to tell. You know, back in the day, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna get murdered." Nowadays, not so much.
But that's the exciting thing, right? I mean, either Hernandez can show he really is an upcomer,
Right.
Or new guy could be like, hey, look what I just did to your old guy.
He's like, hey, I'm in the main card, yo. I'm gonna shine. What's
That's
up?
right. That's
Pow.
right.
Yeah, give me his ranking. He's like, he's not ranked, but yes, we'll put you in his spot. How about that?
I'll take his shine anyway.
He was 73. You are now 73. Let's see. We already talked about Macy and Aspen. I've heard of Christoph. I've seen him fight a couple of times, I think.
Same thing with Kirkinov. Very familiar in the brain, but I'm not seeing the replay in my head.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the foreign guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
I'll go with Misha because it's like a boy named Sue. There's nostalgia right there.
I like that. That's nostalgic too, because that was a movie. I'm gonna go with Misha just because of that. And then this one should be fire.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
The Brazilian Cowboy versus Nico Price, who's just completely out of his mind when he fights.
Crazy.
Like he fought that Michael Pereira, whatever, last time, and that dude was so much bigger than him.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like at least a weight class, maybe
at
weight class and a
least,
half bigger than him.
At least. And he was the one pushing the pace, even though he was the smaller guy. He got beat, but this guy always comes to fight, which is awesome to see.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely would like to catch that one at least. Then Kevin Holland going against Kyle the Cuss.
Dawkins.
Kyle the Cuss. What's up, bro? What's up, the Cuss? I don't know much about Kyle, but I do know Kevin.
Kevin will make it fun no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say in Passenger 57?
What do they say in Passenger 57?
You all know anyway. I don't have to say.
No, I don't know.
I
know.
Always been on black.
There you go.
All right. And then the main event, Tiago Santos, who I haven't seen fight, I believe, since like the Jones fight. I know he had another one, but against Johnny Walker, whose last fight that I saw, he hurt his shoulder.
Doing the worm.
And I believe
was that the last fight of his?
No. Last fight of his was a Ryan. Was it?
No. Let me see.
Oh crap! Now we gotta look up things.
So wait, if it wasn't that one, it was UFC 235.
Let's see.
2019. Let's see. Johnny Walker worm. 2019. So let's see.
2019.
So yeah,
so
it
3
was
years ago.
UFC 235 was when he got hurt after winning.
And that was the last fight?
No. His last fight was September 19, 2020, so a year ago. He
won against Ryan Spann
at the Covington Woodley card.
Oh, Superman Span. Man, that's legit. How about Tiago? What's his story lately?
Tiago's last fight. Let's see when that one was. Tiago's last fight was 259, so back in March against Alexander Rakic. Decision. Before that was Glover.
He lost to Rakic, he lost to Glover, and he lost to John Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming off of 3 losses.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
That
a reason
Jones
he has like Mjolnir on his damn chest.
Mm-hmm.
Dude can bang.
Brazilian Thor is what they need to call him.
There you go. Brazilian Thor. I'm just saying, like the two of those guys, they got something to prove, and they can both fight like crazy. That should be a good. I'm saying the main card for this fight night is better than most fight nights I've seen in a while. I think.
Yeah, that is true. That is a pretty good card. I can't deny that.
I mean, Chris is still laughing at me, but prelims kind of trash. I'm not going to bother with them, but I'm definitely going to record / watch. Maybe at the same time the main card, because that does look like a really exciting card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a watch Medusa, kind of middle of the day type of thing, catch a nap, and then later on hook it up.
Let's watch some fights. First show.
Fights.
Anything else we want to add before we get out of here, guys?
Wow, I'm surprised you don't want to talk about your favorite fighter.
Who?
Don't be like John Jones. There you go. There you
go.
That's it.
It's insane.
Oh, I thought you said
it.
I thought you said you didn't care. So I
don't care at all. I'm just surprised you didn't. But let's just agreed. Chris did it.
Yeah.
Service. Don't be that.
Don't
guy.
do drugs, kids.
Crack.
Cocaine is bad. Yeah, crack is whack.
Joe Rogan, you're gonna eat all of that? Listen, it's unfortunately that these things happen, and man, he just can't get out of his own way.
Look, man. Yeah, the only person beating John Jones is John
Jones. Yeah, John Jones has got plenty of money. John Jones has got plenty of fame.
Unfortunate cycle. He'll do something bad, and he'll improve. Bad, like it's literally just a cycle of John Jones.
I mean, the thing that struck me from that article that you sent us is like, he told his significant other of 17 years, his fiance, that he's had 3 kids with and been with her for 17 years. Like, hey man, that's like the longest engagement ever.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, I'm gonna go take 10 grand, go to the strip club, be back. What?
And then they're gonna be mad at her that she's sleeping when he comes back.
Right.
I mean, these are all allegations that those facts are not proven by any means, but just that scenario is like,
it's pretty bad.
The only facts that we know is that
he got arrested.
He got arrested.
There you go.
And the personnel from the hotel saw blood on her face and on the sheets in the room. That is being confirmed by, the hotel. So
there, yes.
And he's a UFC Hall of Famer now. What?
Right. Yeah. Same night.
Yeah. That was the night that he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So
him and Gustafsson for their fight. Yep.
There you go. Enjoy that, UFC. That's your Hall of Famer right there.
I guess that's how John Jones celebrate, not the normal way that a normal sane human being would. But
well, I'm gonna take a fight.
Here's the thing, all kinds of sports have had Hall of Famers that have fallen from grace. Granted, he stumbled many a time during his fights. I mean, I think you can kind of separate the fighter from everything else. Well, at least somewhat. I mean, you can say like his performances in the cage have been phenomenal. I mean, you can't
amazing.
You can't say anything against it because it just has been. As much as you might not like him compared to like obviously I'll say
the fighter John Jones is amazing. The person John Jones
is horrible. Yeah.
I mean, I in a just world, DC would beat him every damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Because he seems like a forthright, just overall, just great dude. Just great dude. Olympian. But you know what? That ain't life.
But I want to say something, not to defend Jones. I'm not defending him at all. I'm not condoning his actions. But he lives a life that most of us will never know. And I'm sure that there's got to be like some massive stuff going on behind the scenes, and we really don't understand what his life is like. So I'm gonna try not to judge him too harshly. Actually, I'm gonna try not to judge him at all. But this is not the first time that there's been some sort of accusation of domestic violence, and I take it a little personal because of some stuff that I've seen as a kid. But I wouldn't put my hands on a woman unless that woman's coming at me in a way where she's threatening me. It's like, don't put yourself in those shoes. That's all I'll say. But for a man to just, based on what I read, to just lay hands on the woman because he was upset over something else, it's like, come on, dude. That is completely unnecessary.
Now, my beef is with UFC if they haven't booked for a fight again after this. Like, well, I mean, obviously pending investigation, right? But if things come out that he's guilty of this, like 100% confirmed, don't. If anything, still just don't. because not only obviously did he do this, but what if this gets worse due to like brain trauma from fighting, right?
It's possible, but you got to look at it from the UFC's point of view too. It's like they're not the judge, jury, and executioner. That's
No, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like pending investigation, right?
yeah. That is well. It's they unless they want to enforce the clause in the contract, the conduct, for the company like they did. What was it? Who was the guy that got fired for violating the conduct policy? Oh God, what was his name?
It was the Ultimate Fighter winner.
It was
that's not
one of
doing jiu-jitsu.
It was a guy who got released for violating the conduct policy, but John had already had like
Let's see.
quite a few situations.
Matt Mitrione?
No, it wasn't Matt
No,
Mitrione.
oh no.
But look, it's
Will Chope.
What?
Will Chope, who was scheduled to fight Brandon. It wasn't Brandon Moreno, and he wasn't recent. He was, I want to say, like 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
You got me, man.
Hold on.
Yep. But look, it's real easy. If you don't want to see the UFC like put guys like him, in front of the camera, then you don't buy that fucking pay-per-view. You just
the casuals don't care, man.
I know, that's the thing. The casuals don't care.
Like, I'm gonna make more money. That's how they do it.
The Chads and shit at the B-dubs are going to be checking their beers and woo. But I mean, that's the only way that it makes a difference. Is that
found it, son? Found it. Here it is.
Well, he was
UFC or Air Force.
No, that was he was in the Air Force when the incident happened. So, Will Chope was scheduled to fight Diego Brandao. The UFC found out that 6 years prior to the fight was scheduled, that he had been released from the Air Force for a domestic issue.
No, he wasn't released. He was convicted.
Yeah,
because those jokers were crabby about freaking like actually publishing their convictions.
So there you go. There's your precedent.
Damn shooter that freaking had a conviction from the Air Force and shouldn't have been able to have a damn Sorry.
Yeah. Well, there's your precedent right there. So if John Jones is convicted, they gotta drop him.
Uh-huh.
Now, will they? Absolutely not.
Well, what are the chances that he does get convicted?
That's what we're saying. He's not going to, unfortunately. Like,
yeah, he probably.
I'm saying, and if he's,
those charges will probably be dropped, and it's over, and it's done with.
Because here's the problem with domestic violence. All right, his 17-year fiance with 3 kids realizes that her child support and any money she gets from him depends upon him still having gainful employment. And so many times we see that in domestic violence cases where the victim recants everything, doesn't want to participate because of this. And so some states have actually implemented special rules of evidence that allow for propensity to be attached to prior acts of domestic violence. So you can get some asshole like this that continually does this type of stuff, instead of relying upon, stopping evidence analysis. But, they actually put in rules that make it easier to go after these assholes. Other comments while I'm going is, I'm not going to talk about that jerk or his prior institution and their practices, but here's some thoughts. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Giving money to somebody just reveals their character. If you were a jerk before you got rich, guess what? You're gonna be a bigger jerk. If you're a good guy before you got rich, yeah, sure. There's gonna be more temptations, Wallow. I get it, because hey, you got money. People be coming at you. But are you all of a sudden going to start beating your wife or beating your fiance or whatever just because you got money? I mean, I got it. There's the enthrallment of power, like I said. But come on. And just, I just don't want to hear about him anymore. Okay, like I said, I want him to be Voldemort. He who shall not be named.
Hey, you brought him up.
Well, I'm just surprised. That's fair. That's fair. I still have the article up here, and maybe I wanted a little more education.
It was your fault.
That one's on you.
And on that note, We're
Yep.
out of here. Peace, muchachos.
Cocaine.